Hello and welcome to Mixed Methods Research in Educational Leadership. This is Russell Barefoot and I'll be reviewing a methodological article titled Making Paradigms Meaningful in Mixed Methods Research by Dr. Peggy Shannon-Baker. Let's begin by clarifying the purpose of this article. Dr. Shannon-Baker focuses on the importance of understanding the practical implications of paradigms in our work as mixed methods researchers. She specifically identifies that we should consider the implications our paradigms have for design, implementation, and reporting. Throughout the article, Dr. Shannon-Baker suggests that researchers should include a section in our writing to clearly identify our paradigm that is being utilized in our research, and that clearly stating and describing that paradigm can help with interpretation of the work. So what did I learn through this article? Well, I was first reminded of the YouTube video President Austin showed us in our leadership course, which introduced us to Thomas Kuhn's definition of a paradigm as something we fit our ideas and thoughts into in order to make sense of the world, and that over time we expand our knowledge, learn, grow, and eventually experience a paradigm shift that breaks the old paradigm. Well, things have changed, and there has been an ongoing debate for decades revolving around the use of paradigms. Some scholars argue that a paradigm is more fluid, like a perspective that can change without breaking the old. Dr. Shannon-Baker believes that paradigms are valuable, and her repeated messages in this article suggest that using an intentionally chosen paradigm can be a strong tool in mixed methods research. How might this article contribute to the methodological discussion? Dr. Shannon-Baker asserts that it's important for the researcher to become consciously aware of our own paradigm and make it clear in our research methods what paradigm is used when conducting the research. Addition of a paradigm section to our articles could aid in the understanding of the research for the reader, especially for giving perspective to the inexperienced researcher. Intentionally acknowledging and exploring our own paradigm can also be a powerful tool in understanding our own approach to research. The article describes each of the four most common paradigms and provides suggestions to consider when developing our approach, our research questions, methodology, and data analysis and implications. The four most common paradigms identified in this article are pragmatism, transformative emancipation, dialectics, and critical realism. I encourage you to review the table found on, let me throw that page number in there, found on page 323 and 324 as a quick reference guide to each of the perspectives, but I do think the article is worth a full read. There are several helpful recommendations for working within each paradigm. For example, when working within a transformative emancipation paradigm, which, to summarize its paradigm, suggests that research should be purposeful, practical, and conducted for a moral cause to collaborate with and serve to benefit marginalized populations. Some of the suggestions made for operating within this paradigm include the importance for the researcher to frame decisions regarding data collection and analysis within the social and historical context of the community being studied, and that the researcher should be very aware of issues of power, privilege, and voice throughout the study. So how does this relate to our course? Well, this seems like a no-brainer to me because our paradigm shapes how we develop our research question. It shapes how we approach our research. Similarly to how our etic and emic approaches to research influence how we perceive our participants, our paradigm shapes how we view our participants as well. Our paradigm also shapes how we collect and analyze our data. We know that we must be 100% transparent in our research, and how we must be constantly vigilant to be objective, while acknowledging that we are never completely objective. We all have a paradigm, or paradigms, so we may as well embrace them. Glad I made it through. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.